Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2019. Today we are continuing our step back in time and revisiting these once great Tiger Woods courses, and up to date is the Greek Isles Beta pin set 4. This one was designed by DJH. Really looking forward to playing this one. We are leaving everything in the hands of the golfing gods default. Fairways are firm, greens are firm. We are playing off the black tees, which are the longest, and pin set 4, which is meant to be the trickiest. Now, I have heard that pin set 4 is absolutely insane. It says many a player have rage quit this course playing pin set 4. So let's see how we do get on. Now, as a few of you asked early, can you turn back on your swing line for a few rounds? I'm more than happy to do that. So for this round here, guys, we have enabled the swing shot feedback, so it's going to let me see as well what I am and what I am doing. So hole 1 is a par 4, playing 412 yards, stroke index 4, and what a beautiful looking opening hole, just how I recall it. This is one of my less favourite courses on the Tiger Woods franchise. I find this one very, very tough. So we do have 10 mile per hour winds. That is going to make this more difficult. So there you go. There's our swing line. Good to see that I am swinging fairly well. Slight push to the right there at the top, but I think it stayed within the cone, so we're getting away with that. I can't recall the last time I see my own swing, guys, so this is going to be interesting. Hopefully I'm not going to be held prisoner to it. 133 yards, way uphill, 50 feet up, incline, so really going to have to add this. So 8 iron we're going for, just looking to bounce this and get it up that slope, up into the top tier of that green. It's another great strike. Has this got the legs to get up there in these firm greens? Oh, get up, what a shot this could be. Oh no, it's just not going to get there, and that's going to leave us with an uphill putt. But this is from the creator who did design the Predator, which is obviously an iconic course on the Tiger Woods franchise, and the return of the Predator 2. So 26 feet up 1 feet. Looks like it's fairly straight. Is that going to turn back? It is, and what an opening putt that is. And we do manage to walk away with birdie here in the first hole. But beware, guys, I have been told by many a player that this course on pin set 4 is absolute brutal. It's forced many a people to break a few controllers and obviously rage quit. But let's see how we get on here. Hole 2, par 5, playing 591 yards, stroke index 6. Pardon me. And once again, I do recall this. I don't recall there being a boat there, but I do recall the island green. Let's see if we can get a good tee shot here and set up an approach shot. I don't think we'll reach the green in 2 here. Oh, that is an absolute laser beam. Laser beam there. So despite my swing line and shot feedback not being on for probably the last 10 rounds, it's great to see that I have maintained my high standards with my swing. So we're certainly not making that onto the green. Going to have to try and fade this 5 hybrid, loft it up. Wind should have enough here just to turn us back. Oh, not the cleanest of swings there, but we are going to get away with that, and that's actually going to release forward onto the fairway for us, hopefully. Oh, it kicks left. And that's going to give us probably a wedge or a 9 iron into this green. It is a gap wedge, so we're really, really close here. A lot closer than I recall. So as you can see, looking at the contours of the green here, just here, I want to be short rather than long, so we're lofting this lob wedge, this gap wedge up. 128 yards, down 4 feet, winds in our favour. It's a really good clean strike. Come on, get down, get down, get down. Just didn't sit down on the firm, fast greens. We're just a bit long, and that is, well, to be fair, guys, look at that. I didn't expect to be right at the pin. I expected to be short and in line with it, but it set us up with a makeable birdie putt from 12 feet. Is that going to turn back? It does, and we do pick up our second birdie of the round, back-to-back birdies. We are going to move on to the third hole at 2 under par. So I think this is the one that's a severe dogleg left. I can't recall, I'm sure it is, but it is a long par 4 playing 553 yards, stroke index 8. As always, guys, I can't thank you viewers and subscribers enough for the continued support in the channel. Thank you very much for all the recent likes, views, comments. It is absolutely fantastic. This series seems to be going well, and it certainly gave me a new enthusiasm for the game. So with this 11-mile-per-hour wind, we are going to be struggling to reach this in 2. Just want to give myself a line of sight into this green if possible, but with that mountains, I don't think it's going to be viable. Oh, I've pushed that right. That is our first dirty swing of the round. Hopefully it's going to be one of few. I think we're going to have to play severe draw to get anywhere near this green. The wind is in our favour, put it that way. But 259 yards, down 30 feet. 2 wood's the right club, but we're going to have to really draw this. So aiming way right. Just don't want to hit the rocks here. It's decent. Hasn't got enough draw on it. I tell you what, it's not bad. It is not bad at all. It's going to kick onto the green. It's going to leave me a monster putt. That's even if it holds the green. No, it's not going to hold the green. So it's trickled into the light rough. We should have a flop shot here that hopefully we can get close. Tough pin position. Tough green. Just lofting us up a touch. The wind should help us out. It should release forward. Is it going to sit down? That greens is going to take us away a little bit from the flag. It's not a bad effort. It's going to probably give us about a 10-foot putt. 9-foot putt. This is just to save par. This is certainly missable. 5 inches up. Greens are playing 1-6. That's not turned. So we are going to drop a shot there, guys, due to a poor putt. Disappointed with that. Didn't turn as much as it looked like it would. And we are going to move back to 2 under par. But I am going to probably give away plenty bogeys in this course the way I play, guys. I'm an attacking player on these courses here. I want to play exhibition golf. I ain't looking for safety shots. But hole number 4 is a par 3, playing 183 yards, stroke index 2. I can't recall this specific hole here, to be honest. It looks tough. 7-mile-per-hour wind, uphill. That wind, look at that if you're long putt. That is a brutal flag position, by the way. I can see why it's called Greek Isle Beta pin 4 hard. So we're just going to deal off this and try and use the slope and the wind to our advantage here and just try and remain on that middle part. If the green up by the pin. Push that slightly right. I don't know if this is going to have the legs actually. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up. It's going to be close. No, it's going to come back. It's going to come back. That wind just turned on us there. 10-mile-per-hour wind. So we've got an uphill putt, 29 foot. 1 foot uphill. Like I say, green speeds are 164. This should really start to turn to the left. Have we played this firm enough? I tell you what, turn, turn. It's a really good putt from there. Really happy with my swing line on the longer putts. We are going to walk away with par. So we are going to remain 1 under par. 2 birdies, a bogey, and a par. And hole 5 is a par 5, playing 614 yards, stroke index 18, which is making it the easiest hole in the course. And I do recall this one. It is a dogleg left. But what a remake this is of the Greek Isles. I'm sure it was a Greek Isles. He's got it here as Greek Isle. But if my memory serves me correctly, the course was called Greek Isles. You guys did vote for this one to be next on the channel on Twitter. So thank you very much to everyone who took part in the Twitter interaction and voted. I am still looking for someone to design me an outfit, guys. So I am going to reach out on Twitter and ask people to take screenshots of their favourite outfit design. It's a really good tee shot. This should kick hard left here, I would imagine, off this slope. But really impressed with my swing line. Like I say, we've had 1 or 2 poor swing lines, but you're always going to have that each and every round. So we're certainly not reaching this in 2, so we're just going to lay up. I would say, with the way that ball is at our feet, this is going to go hard left with a combination of the wind. So just looking to hold the fairway here. Push that one slightly right. But the wind and the severe slope we were on has had more than enough to pull it back, and that is a great layup shot, and it's probably going to be a pitch shot. Let's see if we can get this one close. 52 yards. But imagine if you get this wind 6-7 feet, it's going to give you a good birdie opportunity. Anything out with that looks like it could be a tough read. Great execution on that pitch. Come on, sit. Sit. That should turn back towards the pin. And it's going to give us an opportunity.
Alright, here we go. This one.
Really good pitch shot there. Really, really happy with that. I've not been playing my pitch shots as well as I could have recently. And we do read the putt. And we do pick up another birdie after bogey on the previous round. The previous hole before that, actually, we got a par and a par 3. But the hole before that, the tough par 4, we did pick up a bogey. And we moved back to 2 under par. Hole number 6, par 4, playing 463 yards. I can't recall this hole. I really can't recall this hole. There is going to be holes that stand out and you remember more than certain holes, but this hole here really doesn't stand out to me. Can't recall it at all. But with that 10 mile per hour wind moving us to the left, setting us down the right hand side, just allowing the wind to take us back. And with the D-loft I put on that, you're going to have a bit of a squiggly line. Look how thin it was, but we executed it well. And with that D-lofted driver, we have managed to drive that 297 yards. Wow. Keeping it below the wind. So tough pin here. Look at that. That is brutal pin there. 161 yards up 22 feet. Just applying a touch of fade here just to counteract the wind. D-lofted at the 6 iron. It's a good strike. Come on, wind. Bring us back. This should kick on well. This could be really good because the green does turn towards the pin. Come on, turn back. Really happy with that, actually. And that is going to give us a birdie opportunity, probably from about 20 feet, 15 feet. This one's makeable as well. 15 footer, down 2 inches. It is going to break left. Is it going to turn enough? Is it going to turn enough? It is, and what a fantastic putt that is from 15 feet. We do pick up another birdie, and for the first time in the round, we move to 3 under par.
Par 4 here. Let's have a nice.
Hole number 7, par 4, playing 510 yards, stroke index 12. I think this one does. Yeah, I do recall this 7th hole, but I'm sure the fairways were tighter. I could be wrong. I do recall, and you're going back, it's probably been about 15 years since I've played a Tiger Woods game. Nah, not 15 years. Let's say 10 years anyway that I've played a Tiger Woods game. But I do recall the fairways being tighter, pencil thin fairways. So 10 mile per hour wind, just using that wind to take us back, and that is a laser beam. Should have enough distance there to kick out onto the fairway. We've played that really, really well, and that should reward us with an iron. 7 iron it is into this green. The wind just making it so hard to get dialed into these pins. But once again, we're going to use the fade. Just going to deal off this 7 iron a touch. Let's see if we can get this close to the pin. Wind should start to bring this back round. It is. This could be a really good shot. Very happy with that. But it's so tough to get near the pins. Oh, look at that. Wow. The way the designer DJH has designed this with this pin set number 4, unless you're dialed into these pins, which with this distance and these wind conditions with the firm fast, you ain't going to be. It always seems it takes the ball away from the pin. So once again, an uphill putt, 24 feet. This one's going to break extreme left here. Should really start to turn. Didn't turn as much as I expected, but it should be a straightforward par putt from 5 feet.
4 feet.
4 feet. We should drain this. And we do. Oh, Lee! I just did not give that the respect that it deserved.
Okay, setting up.
Oh, wow. That is a huge mistake, right? I've got to focus here and make sure we do get this bogey here. That ain't going to turn. Oh, we've walked away here. It should have been par. We've walked away with double bogey. That was just carelessness.
And a decent little putt to end this
But
one.
that is just evidence of what this course can do to you if you switch off for 1 second. I really didn't expect from 4 feet that that putt would have turned as extreme as that. It did.
Itself on
It's
the
my mistake.
tee.
And we are dropping 2 shots for that. So, hole number 8, par 3, playing 202 yards, stroke index 14. Once again, this is another hole I do recall. But I do recall the water being closer to the green here. But I could be wrong. Like I say, it's been such a long time. Once again, we're just going to use the draw here. The fade, sorry. Just to counteract the wind. Just going to loft up this 9 iron. And see if we can get this dialed into the pin. Good strike. Hey, come on, wind. Come on, wind. Oh, I was saying to myself, how's that going so far right? But if you look at my swing, right at the bottom, I'm just outside the cone. And that meant it was never going to turn back enough to land on the green. But we've got a chip shot from 10 yards. I think I can be aggressive with this because it is uphill. Push that one right. I tell you what, we maybe been just a bit too aggressive there. This is going to be a tricky putt for par. Don't want to be dropping another shot here. Double bogey in the previous hole. Come on, turn, turn, turn. That's a well-read putt. And we do manage to walk away with par there.
And that'll keep you at 1
So,
under.
1 under par. We should be 3 under. Let's be honest, just clumsiness from me, but it does happen.
Let's see what happens here.
And I am going to be even more aggressive now in this course after that silly mistake from me. But hole 9 is a par 4, playing 499 yards, stroke index 16. But how beautiful is this course, guys? This is basically a remastered Greek Isles with advanced graphics. With this 12 mile per hour, no, we're never going to make that. So we're going to have to club down. We're never on a month of Sundays going to carry that. So we're going to have to come all the way down to the 2 iron. Hope that we get, just try to stay in the middle of these 2 trees. It's another laser beam, absolute laser beam. Depending on the kick here, I'm hoping this kick's left. Kicked right. I was hoping to be banging between the centre of that 2 trees.
Okay, looks like about 200.
It's actually not bad. We should be able to get over the top of these trees. 236 yards. Just going to apply a touch of draw here with his 2 iron. Playing this as aggressive as I can. Just want to make sure the draw has enough on it. Come on, draw. Come on. Get up. Get up. It's actually not a bad attempt, and I'm pleased it's nestled into the fringe of the green. It's going to leave us I'm going to probably have to, let me see, I'm going to have to flop this. Don't like the look of the chip shot here. So this is going to require a delicate touch here. Is it going to sit? Is it going to sit? Ah, 80% was still too much there despite fully lofting it up. So we've got a putt from 8 feet to save par. Once again, this is a tough putt. As if the course isn't hard enough, but I can see why this pin 4 has been deemed hard and why people have been struggling on this course. That needs to turn. That needs to... Oh, Lee. That is a poor putt. It's another bogey. And we are dropping back to level par here, disappointingly.
Nice putt.
After some fantastic golf to get us 3 under.
All right, that drop shot.
So, level par after the front 9. But I am loving this course, guys. Really enjoying it. Like I say, it wasn't one of my favourite courses in Tiger Woods, but for some reason, I'm really enjoying it out here. Like I say, it does bring back memories. Hole number 10 is a par 4, playing all the 4s, 444 yards, stroke index 5. And I think due to the monster bunkers here, this is bringing back memories once again. And I do recall this hole. It looked like another tough pin. Severe slopes right in front of it. We're going to have an elevated green. Beautiful swing, just slightly pushed it. This is going to kick hard left here though. Just finishing my coffee as it went cold.
Have about 150
So 116 yards.
thereabouts.
let's say it's playing 126, 127 with a wind behind us. Just going to loft this up and try to fire this right at the pin. Certainly don't want to be too short here. But I'm trying to fire this right at the flagstick. It's a laser beam. Oh, this should be all over it. This should be all over it. Come on. And that is a fantastic approach shot there. Don't think I could have played that much better. And we've got a 6-foot putt for birdie. Come on, let's make sure of this. Let's get back under par here. And we do drill that into the heart of the cup for another birdie. So it's been such a colourful scorecard. Look at that. But this is one of these courses where you play one poor shot, you could end up with a 10. Easy. So I'm really enjoying the challenge here. Hole number 11 is a long par 4, playing 497 yards, stroke index 7. Severe dog leg left. And it looks like it's going to be another challenging hole. Nah, I'm going to have to take on the fairway. Just going to try and hold as much as this to the left as possible. Leave me a line of sight into the green. It's an absolute laser beam again. Really happy with my swing line. Bar one or two swings, guys, like I said, I cannot complain at all. It's been so long since I've actually seen my swing. But I actually feel like, once again, I'm looking at my swing, and if it's not bang on, I'm trying to correct it at times. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So just going to loft this 5-iron up. This 7-mile-per-hour wind should really hold us up and take us slightly to the right. But look at the contours on this green here. Wow. It's a great strike. That slope at my feet must have took me more to the right than it suggested. And we've just failed to hit the green there. I didn't think the slope was as severe as that at my feet. It is one thing I'd still do struggle with, but to be fair, in this game, this has got a chance of going in here. Let's see if we can chip this in. No. I put a slow in it, that's why. And it's actually went about 6 feet past. But it is one thing that I still struggle with in this game. This is a tough putt. Wait a minute. Don't want to be missing another putt. Our putting today has been poor at times. Get in, get in. Yes, just drops in on the edge. That sometimes you think it's a flat surface and it's not. It's got the incline or the decline, left, right, forward, back, and it's so hard without the lie grid on to determine accurately how severe the lie at your feet is. Some people might be able to judge it better than I do, but I still struggle at times. But hole 12, hardest hole in the course, par 5, playing 674 yards. It's another beautiful looking course and hole. Really enjoying this, guys, by DJH. And if you've yet to play this course, please get out and play it. I was not aware of this course. You've got to search Greek Isle Beta Pin 4 Hard. If you just put in Greek Isle, it doesn't come up. So let's see if we can find fairway here with this tee shot. Push that one slightly right, but it's going to kick hard left here. And that has set up a really good position for a layup shot here. We're never on a month of Sundays reaching this green. Oh, this is going to be tough because I am on a severe slope here. This is certainly going to shoot right. I just hope I've aimed this enough left. It's a beautiful swing line. Oh no, it's deviating to the right. This is going to be in the bunker, and this is going to make things so more difficult now. Wow, just once again, hard to determine how aggressive the lie is at your feet. Oh wow, 82 to 90, 141 yards into the wind. I think I've got to go with the 8-iron here. Just looking to land this at the front of the green. Look at the contours in this green as well. Let's see if we can get this close. Slope's going to move us to the right. Ball's going to shoot to the right here. I tell you what. Come on, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Oh, it's going to trickle off. So hard to get dialed into the pins with this pin set. The contours of the greens just don't give you a break. With the firm, fast greens, so hard for anything to sit down quickly. An uphill putt's going to turn to the left. Have we played this firm enough? I like the line. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at my putt line though. No wonder. Look at that putt line, guys. That was horrible. And we are just going to have a tap in par putt. But we'll take par there. We are going to remain 1 under par here for the round. Hole 13, par 3, playing 179 yards, stroke index 17. I do recall this with fond memories. Obviously, it looks so far better in this remastered TGC 2019 version of the Greek Isles bet. 177 yards, up 24 feet in at the wind, 6 iron. Look at the location. I just want to land this short of the green in the heavy rough or fringe. It's the only chance it's going to have is sitting down. So really relying on the wind to hold me up here and bring me round. Hopefully we swing well. Oh, it's a laser beam. Come on, wind, hold me up. Oh, this could be good. This could be beautiful. Sit down. Oh, wow. And even with hitting the rough, it still doesn't sit down. And wow, what have you got to do to get dialed into a pin in this course? So it's another chip shot from 7 yards. At least we're trying to make things happen here, guys. I'm being aggressive.
Alright, a little 6-foot putt here.
We do have a tricky putt from 6 feet once again. You do not have an easy putt in this course. Turn, and we do get rewarded with par there. Just so unfortunate that we're not getting birdies. But I'm going to continue to play this aggressive. Hole 14, par 4. Playing 455 yards, stroke index 9. And this is a stunning looking hole. Wow, I am so impressed with this course. It looks absolutely stunning. It really does. And it brings back so many fond memories. Sitting in my parents' house in my bedroom, playing the Tiger Woods franchise. It's another great swing. EA Sports. It's in the game. That's the only thing it's missing from this. Obviously that and our commentators. Jerry McCord, was it? McCord, I can't recall. He really was a good commentator. But stay tuned, guys. I am going to download Rory McIlroy. And we will be revisiting some EA Sports Golf on the channel just to keep things fresh. Oh, I've pushed that one slightly right. But look at this. Wind's bringing it back. This could be an absolute gem of a shot. Get up. No, bye-bye ball. And once again, it is just proof of the pudding of oh my goodness, how tough these pins are.
Nice.
I really do not know what you've got to do to get dialed into these pins. And this is now, oh, we're in trouble here. We've got to play this bang on. This has got to be a perfect shot here. Otherwise, the ball's coming all the way back down. Wow. Looks like we are going to be dropping shots here, guys. That fast just added, what, about 10 yards? Wow. I'm amazed at how far past that went, to be honest. And look at this. If I don't play it as well, this ball's going all the way back down the slope. I've just touched that. Come on, turn. Get in. Oh, wow, what a putt that would have been. How unlucky are we there?
Alright, nice little 2-foot putt.
So it is going to be another bogey.
Decent.
One mistake on any of these holes, and you are looking at bogey at best. So we do move back to level par. I cannot believe some of the pin locations here. And you can see why many a player have either broke controllers or rage quit in this course. Just like back in the day. I do remember the controllers were wired then, weren't they? Many controllers launching off my bedroom wall in rage as a young teenager, an angry teenager. But hole 15, par 4, 428 yards, stroke index 11, pencil thin fairways here. The wind has really died down for us here. 3 mile per hour wind. Must keep this swing line straight. We do. And that's going to find the centre of this fairway here. Almost bang in the centre of the fairway. And that's going to set up a wedge, I would like to think. So let's see, what's the contours of this green like? Oh, wow. Wow. The breaks are so aggressive, and this is going to have a firm bounce. So just de-loft in the sand wedge, looking to bounce this, and it's going to turn left with the wind, left with the break of the green. See if we can get this one close. Oh, it's an absolute laser beam. Oh, it's short. It's short. Didn't expect to come up so short there. Once again, I do believe that we are just struggling with the lie grid. I think for the next video we may even turn on the lie grid just to help me and educate me a bit more. Really study certain angles. Is that going to turn for the birdie? No. Good layup putt though. We are going to walk away with par here.
Alright, nice and close. Nice little putt here.
Such a tough course.
Next hole.
Made so much more difficult with these double figure wins. We are going to remain at level par. Can we finish it under par here, guys? I would take a level par finish, but I really want to go one under here. But look at the scoring. It's been up and down. There's been moments of brilliance. There's been moments of silly mistakes like that double bogey that has really affected our scoreline here. But hole 16, a long par 4, playing 498 yards, stroke index 13. Look at the little Greek stadium here. And I do recall this. Obviously, it just looks better here. I think, if I do recall, did you not back in the day play a rebound shot off the stadium? I can't recall. But with that 11 mile per hour wind, we should safely be able to fully attack this fairway. What a beautiful course, though, this is. Really enjoying it. It's another fantastic swing. Should nestle up right in the centre of the fairway for us. Imagine it's going to be a long second shot into this green.
Looks like we're about
2 iron with that wind. Might have to club down. Let's have a look at this. So, 2 irons bang on, guys. Hopefully the wind's going to hold us up. I don't think we're going to be long here. I think we're just going to kick onto the green and no more. Oh, no.
Could be in the rough here.
Did I play a slow? Oh, I've put a slow on it. I was going to say, how's that came up so short? We have played a slow. It's our first slow of the round. And we've got a bit of work to do here. Just going to de-loft this a touch. That wind's surely going to hold this flop shot up from the heavy rough. That should run out well. Come on, sit. Oh, wow. That wind did not hold that ball up at all. And we are going to have a tough putt from the fringe. It's going to be speed more than anything here. There's not much turning. It's just got to get the weight of putt here. Oh, I tell you what. We drill that into the cup. And we do pick up par there. With 2 holes to play, we are level par. Let's see if we can get under par. Hole 17, par 3. Playing 216 yards, stroke index 3. Wow. Look at the views we are getting here, guys. This is spectacular. I do recall the water right in front of this flag here as well. The little lagoon. This looks a treacherous pin position once again. I don't see how we're getting anywhere near this. So 5 iron, it's probably going to still be too long. I'm just going to loft it up, but I can't take the risk of coming up short here and landing in the water. Oh, that's a great strike. It's a perfect. Get down, get down, get down, get down. No, it's just going to be too long. It's going to carry way past the flag with these firm fast. Oh, it's actually off the green.
A little too much power on
Could have maybe come down a club there. So it's another green in regulation we failed to hit. So fully lofting this up from the heavy rough. Come on, sit. Oh, we put another fast in it again. Our tempo with the flop shots today hasn't been the greatest.
what you can do with his 8
But we do have a makeable putt from 8 feet. It is going to turn hard. It is downhill. Just want to touch this. Don't want to play this too firm. Come on, turn. Oh, it's a well-read putt. And we do walk away with par. We've scrambled really well at times today. So, level par. Final hole of the round coming up. And it is a monster par 5. Playing 758 yards, stroke index 15. Depending on the way the wind is blowing here. If the wind's in my face here, par's a good score. If it's with me and it's a tailwind, we may well be able to get near this in 3. But what a monster par 5 this is. Wow. To be fair, I can't recall this hole. I recall it was a monster length. Oh, I don't think I can hit driver here. I think driver. It's so hard. I don't like that camera angle. I don't know how accurate, how far I'm going here. Look at this. It's like readjusting itself. So we're going to come down to the 2-wood, just be on the safe side. I think driver's just going to catch that downhill slope and go into the gully. Laser beam fast is actually going to help us here. This should kick right. And I think we made the right choice there, guys. A driver would have added another, 20-30 yards onto that, and I think we're down into the gully. So certainly not making this in 2, but can we get up here to the second part? Ball's going to move hard left at our feet, so we're going to aim way right here. This is a test of character here. Balls of steel to take this on. Yeah, we've read that well with the lie at our feet in the wind, and that is a great shot. It's going to kick onto the fairway, and it's still going to have a lot of work to do here to get dialed into this pin.
Okay, we're about
Wow.
2 yards out here.
Once again, tough pin location with the contours of the green. Calmly, I'm just trying to run this one up towards the pin with a 6 iron. Just going to de-loft this. Hopefully the wind's going to help us get there. That's a good strike. Has it got the legs? Oh, just the contours of the green. Just not allowing us to get near the pin. So we're going to have a chip shot, hopefully for an up and down. And see if we can just... Wow, look at that, guys. Absolute brutal. Just going to loft this lob wedge up. We're really going to attack this. I think we can attack this. It is up 2 feet. It's coming out of the heavy, the light rough, so it should release a little bit. Get in. Get in. Oh, it just came up short. And we are going to walk away with par here. So it's very rare you're going to hear me say I'm happy with a level par round. But very tough course, very enjoyable course in tough conditions. Get out there and play it. That for me is definitely going to get a favourite and a 5-star. If you enjoyed this video, guys, like I hope you did, please hit the like button. If you are new to the channel, hit subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.